Good afternoon. Welcome back to my home away from home. I feel like I didn't even leave the stage. Oh, that's right, I barely did. It's great to have you back here for this really quite fascinating conversation that we're expecting to have momentarily. The opportunity to bring people like this to the stage of Dreamforce is, of course, one of the things that makes it so much more than a technology conference. And the customer stories, I think, also reflect that sensibility with the kinds of things that are being accomplished with this technology, and to help bring out some of those great stories. I'm so pleased to be joined for the first time at Dreamforce by Jessica Hood, Senior Manager of Solution Engineering at Salesforce. Jessica, great to work DC and London with you on World Tour this year. Wonderful to have you here on the Dreamforce stage.
Thanks, Peter. It's great to be here. And it's also really exciting to invite up to the stage Marnie Stein, Chief Innovation Officer, and Phil Komarny, Chief Digital Officer with the University of Texas Systems. Welcome.
Hi, we're really happy to be here.
Great. So Marnie, it was barely a year ago that you were working on a pilot within the systems around a transformational learning experience that really put the student at the center and really the forefront of everything that you were doing. Talk to me about what led to that innovation.
Well, what we're seeing across Texas and across the country is the knowledge economy is requiring a giant workforce of creative, adaptive, highly skilled talent. And the current system is just not serving that workforce need very well. So what we're seeing is the emergence of these new models where we're essentially unbundling education from K through 12, through higher education, through lifelong education, to create these powerful verticals of education that are getting more kids to goal. So what does that mean? That means we're seeing, as in the case of RGV, the emergence of these very atomic competency-based programs with micro-certifications and badges. We're seeing the unbundling of four-year degrees. We're seeing close connections between military providers of education and industry providers of education and universities for the first time. And we're also seeing, you know, the drumbeat for digital transformation just it's deafening.
That's great. Now, Phil, talk to me. How is it that you're taking the technology and moving that around the student as opposed to the other way around?
Well, it's to answer that drumbeat, we're really trying to put the learner at the center of that data model. And really, the incumbent systems that we work with today in education are really not geared towards that type of transformation. They're really stifling it in many regards. So what we've seen across all of our system schools that we're working with is a lot of shadow IT, and I know a lot of people in here have seen that in their organizations too. But when IT is not delivering the value that you need, you'll have people go out and find that mobile app or that little SaaS application that will deliver value just to one dimension of a multi-dimensional problem. So we're kind of losing that battle, but we need to create a new infrastructure that supports that with that data at the center around the student. And that's why we're really excited about partnering with Salesforce and Salesforce design practice to put that together.
Great. Well, thanks, Phil. Thanks, Marnie. Thanks for being here. And Peter, back over to you.